Hello everyone and welcome to Pneuma part 2. Part 1 in this 4 area. That's a little confusing. Anyway, we're starting part 1 in these 4 spots. This is part 2 of the series though, so don't get confused.
This world has rules,
like I did.
clearly. For one, I cannot walk through walls, which is disturbing. You'd think if I was a god, I could do what I wished. For the most part, I don't appear to be in control.
Yep.
Perhaps my subconscious is keeping the world in shape. Subconscious. A powerful part of mind, all along unobserved, subtle. I wonder what resides in this subconscious. Those thoughts that I'm not aware of. Not all of my decisions are wisely made under the full power of cognition. Some decisions are made outside of the conscious self. I seem to observe a lot of my actions with little or no control over them. I must still own these actions.
There we go.
How does compartmentalization square with consciousness? This subconscious, what's that doing? Keeping secret knowledge. Even as a god, the idea of trudging through my subconscious is somewhat nightmarish. Some things best not know, even for the all-knowing.
Okay, so start here. There we go. Like, what the heck is that sound? Whoa.
The sad thing about being a god is the crushing loneliness. I don't really feel I have an equal. This wall, for instance. Don't get me wrong, he's a smart-looking wall. I enjoy being around him, but he has little of interesting conversation. Very flat personality. Like the bridge from earlier. Very anthropomorphized.
Am I supposed to be connecting to anything, or am I just completing the puzzle? There we go. Okay, so that opened that. We're good to go. I like those type of puzzles.
I love giant machines. The bigger the machine, the better. This is my idea of heaven. There's something about a giant machine that screams godlike. Me and my machines, animated, as if alive, but really just acting inside a closed system. They give the impression they are full of life, but they are just wheels and cogs that turn in time. Ticking, clicking, and clacking contraptions.
Yeah. So there is an option, is there? Okay. So let's see, is there a connection? Oops, that one. Right. Yeah. Okay, so there's no connection, so maybe if I turn this one more time, I could go around the back way. That'll connect. This can go there. And then this one from there can connect like that, I guess. And then bottom one, why? Ah. Oh wait, that happens. And if it goes up, then I have to connect to up there. So is that connected? Then that's connected. And then what? Oh, I have to get up there. Okay, so that's perfect the way it is. So I'm guessing this. Yep, there we go. Okay, I got it. Now all I have to do is just travel. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. Button. Okay, hey, look. Okay, so there's part 1. Now part 2 is what we need to complete. There's a bunch of
If knowledge is
levers.
in the mind, to be alone is to experience all of knowledge. All the substance of knowledge exists within mind. Therefore, to suppose another, whose mind was unknowable or transient, would suppose a world in which all knowing was an impossibility. So it follows that being alone serves as a proof of my deity. In this way, it is a comfort to me that I am alone. Others would be a difficult problem. A stairway to heaven made of fool's gold.
There we go. That was quite
Being
simple.
alone is important. If one does not hear both parts of a conversation, one cannot have a full idea of what is discussed. To be alone is to know the whole story. But still, this world seems to attempt to communicate something. The world is filled with part conversation. The writings on the walls, the walls themselves.
Yeah.
Let there be yet more light. Being alone can serve as a comfort. If there's no one can hurt you. But perhaps that's a bleak outlook. There
Oh.
must be joy that comes from others.
Oh.
Praise, they can offer praise. As a god, praise
Aha.
is something I can relate to. Not enough praise at the moment. Worship wouldn't go amiss. But if there were others, they might attempt to belittle me, bring me down to improve their own relative status, accuse me of pride, narcissism, pretentiousness, or grandiose self-referential commentary. Nonsense. Pretension implies there is a lack of thought. A pretense of thought. I've thought long and hard about how brilliant I am.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. Wow, I did not think that we would get through
It doesn't
those
take a
parts
genius
that
to see
easily.
that I am a genius. Comparative statements are somewhat redundant where you're the lone wanderer of the universe. I think I'd like a goddess to share this with. We could walk around and talk about gold, perhaps waste away the time discussing how brilliant I am. She could bask in my intellect and compliment me on my immense wealth. Perhaps she'd look like me too. Obviously she couldn't be as handsome. Would she be my helper, or off doing her own thing? I'm a pretty big deal. If I had a goddess, I'd assume she'd want to be around me most of the time. But I feel like I'm too busy with all these challenges to possibly give her all of my attention. I mean, to be fair, it's likely to destroy her given my godlike intensity. Maybe I'd make her in my image. That would be amazing! 2 of me! Oh, we'd have so much in common! I'd quite like her to be lively. Well, first, she'd have to be alive. Being alive is somewhat a prerequisite for being lively. Not created life yet. I see as through a glass dimly, not knowing as I should know.
Oh! This has to contain one. Haha! Oops.
More light.
There we go.
Slight obsession with light here. I'm done here.
Well, that's 3. This one is interesting. I was so and then so each one if you didn't understand it. The number means the amount of lights that it needs in the visible, like that. This one needed 3, so it needed 3 different lights in my point of view, as well in the circle of the orb. That was actually a pretty nice one. This one was simple, I just didn't notice a button. That's fine. Anyway, we're already almost done with this. Jeez, I don't think this is the end of the game after that door. Now on to part 4. RR.
Why can I
Whoa.
be surprised? If I'm all-knowing, then I should know all. Perhaps there is a moment when knowledge is created. Sometimes when I ask these questions, I wish there was a response. Wish there was someone out there listening to me, hearing these words. But how could they tell me even if they were listening? I've never heard their voice. If a voice came down from the sky to talk to me, I'd probably think I was crazy. But in case anyone's listening, I have a surplus of gold. If you'd like to pop by my universe, I could give you some. Friendship for gold, straight up trade.
Backwards. So everything's different, but it's upside down. Oh no, they're just pieces. Oh. Ah, okay, so it's sideways. I don't know why I didn't understand that. I'm so sorry that took so long for me to understand. I thought it was backwards, then I thought it was upside down, and yikes.
That's this done. I make a lot of mistakes and missteps. Can a god make mistakes? A mistake is something unintended. Am I an imperfect god? Or perhaps I'm not a god at all. Oh, no. Let's not be silly. Of course I'm God.
Aha! There's 4. Now we just head back. No need to go along the squiggly line of confusion. We just head up the stairs. Hello. Please leave a message after the tone. There we go. Hey! Yeah.
Still, no companion.
Wow.
What if it's all a joke? This whole world? A grand joke of which I am the punchline. What if someone stands, looking on, grinning atop their high horse? An elevated perspective makes it easy to look down. What if someone distant and unknowable were forcing me to stumble around my world? Forcing me to overcome a series of mental obstacles, all for what? To demonstrate something? To teach something? What?
Well, honestly, I don't know. You know, this entire time you haven't been realizing that all your movements
Maybe
have
I'm
not
not a
been
god.
yours.
Maybe I'm a jester. Have you heard the one about the character who thought he was the infinite? His story came to an end. Quite the dramatic irony. Do I make my movements, my steps? I've never thought about a step I've made. They just seem to occur. I'm thrown about this world. Do I control or rather merely witness my movement? If it is the case that I'm merely witnessing my motion, then is this my body? Or am I an observer? Light has curious properties. It drives out darkness, or perhaps it's the other way around. Perhaps light is the absence of darkness. I should find out. How much light do you need to fill a bucket? 4?
Huh, really? That was it? Okay. Wait, did he just say 4 to how much light he needs to fill a bucket? Interesting. What is up with this phasma? Okay, number 2.
Patience is a
yes, because
virtue
I
I
can
possess.
understand.
A god has infinite patience. A small proof of my deity. If I get
Probably
frustrated with
means
waiting,
patience? I
what
don't
does
know.
that mean? I'm not a god? Suppress.
Here,
Just a
here.
momentary lapse of reason.
Translation.
Existential crisis.
Boom.
Everyone has one. Don't worry about it. Suppress.
So I'm guessing this probably meant patience. Like he was talking about.
Perhaps my lack of
What is
control
this
is
next
rational.
area?
I have 2 observable natures as far as I can see, my body and my mind. My body moves around doing things. It can be pushed away by equal and opposite forces. It is constrained by the world. My mind creates thoughts that it speaks.
Okay. Let's flip that over then.
What is my nature, though? Unitary, bipartite, or tripartite, or something other? How could I know? I have my words. Words are the product of a mind. Therefore, it follows that I think. I think, therefore I am. Cogito ergo sum. I move, so I have a body. Maybe a spirit, too. Something intangible, a connection with a world I cannot know.
Ah. Yeah? Oh, wait a second. Could also mean that this. Oops. No? No. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so. Oh, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. So it's not cut across that way, it's right here. That looks about right. Is that right? I hope it is. Where's the pointy edge? Okay, that was actually it. Nice. I did it. It wasn't letting me know on the other side. I guess I had to complete both before I could do anything. That unlocks the door. Perfect. What is this?
Recurring theme here, back with a difference. What is it with all these observations I keep making? Observations about this and that. Always got something interesting to say, apparently. Communication, that's what I keep trying to do. These aren't just thoughts, they're words. But who am I talking to? This audible collection of my thoughts, what is its purpose? Why do thoughts have words? Do words allow understanding of thoughts? Perhaps without words, thoughts would be unchained things.
I have no clue. Oh, whoa. Cool. Okay, so that's apparently the exit. Cool, cool. This is number 4.
Not everything is up for grabs. Parts of the world bend to my will, or perhaps are just tethered to me. In a world where I am the only agent of change, do I approach the end of the world, or does the end approach me?
Am I looking for anything? Doesn't look like it. No. Okay, okay. Ah, so I have to take it over to that last part. Got it. There we go. Bring it right here. And then yet again. Boom. Okay, so I press this, press this, press this, press. Okay. There we go. Aha, I got it. That unlocks the door. No, it doesn't. What the? Okay.
I don't think I'd take it well if I spent my life controlled by another, though I'm not fully in control, clearly. My body is constrained to this world. But I happily resign to this lack of control, it's just the darker side of that. How'd you get over that nagging feeling that someone is watching over you, controlling your steps? Unwelcome. Are these words even my words? I could be anything. Maybe I'm just words on a page, a script on a screen, an actor, a voice, a character, a visage, a fake. Approaching the end.
Oh no. He's starting to become self-aware. Terminate the program, terminate the program.
I feel the Omega. My destination. This is it. The end of the path, the destination. For how can there be progress without a destination? A few seconds ago there was nothing, but now, here I am, surrounded by trees, ready to hear them fall. The path serves to direct my steps. Disturbing that my steps are being directed. That's an unwelcome thought. I am aware, but I don't feel in control. I feel a lack of control and a control beyond my own. I don't want to roll away this stone. That nagging thought again. Why am I continuing? Despite my desire to the contrary. This is the progress I desired. The destination I set out for at the beginning. The knowledge I grasped for. The end of the road. There's no way back, and knowledge feels dangerous now.
Well, you know, it is also same thing for the player. Are we making the choice to continue, or is it just the narrative that's driving us to this point?
The stone is rolled away, and in here I can see shadows dance on the walls. Projections. All this time I felt a presence watching over me. I felt a control beyond my own. No! No! Ah! No! Get off me! Get off me! I can feel you, distant person, controlling my every step. You've been here since the beginning, watching. Malevolent or benevolent, it makes no difference. You have no right. Get off! The door is closed. I can't go back. Well, did you pay your price for your slave? You deserve to control me. Is it your right? Is it? Go on, tell me, what was my price? You stand there in the distance. I can see it now. I cannot see your face, but I feel you like a rushing wind. You guide my steps. You order my steps. No! No! Look away! Why should we go through here? There's no reason! Why must we travel through every door you wish? Elucidate me! What about me, my desires? Let's just wait here, forever. I've never been alone. You move my world, manipulate me. All this time you have placed my every footstep. How can I trust you? You've been watching over me secretly and silently since the beginning of time. That's pretty villainous. I want to go back. There's no other way but forward now. Apart from infinite stillness. There's no way back. Why do you drive me forwards like an animal? Your insatiable appetite for closure? Show yourself, please. Your silence is deafening. You say nothing. You sit silently above, playing God. You are the danger.
That is because you will not be quiet.
World.
Oh, there is no way back. Oh no. Well, I guess if there's no secret ending about just sitting still. Nothing? Got it. Okay, let's continue.
A leap of faith.
Oh. Woo!
I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. I'm real. I'm alive and I'm real. I am a real boy. Thank you. I sure deserve to be a real boy. Someday I'm going to be a real boy. A real boy with thoughts. A real boy. An alive real boy. A boy with thoughts. With heart, with soul, with mind. With body, with consciousness, with spirit, with breath. Pneuma. I'm a real boy. I'm not. Don't touch that. You don't even know what it's for. Not a script. Definitely not a script. I am alive. Feeling. I make decisions. I have will. I have autonomy. The world is real too. Not a visage. A series of impulses. Simulating life. Not a well-conceived dream to be woken from. I am real. I am a real boy. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. I'm real. I'm alive and I'm real.
Is this
I am a
saying
real
that the
boy.
apple
Thank you.
contains free
I sure
will?
deserve to be a real boy. Someday I'm gonna be a real boy. A real boy with thoughts. A real boy. An alive real boy. A boy with thoughts. With heart, with... It's a game. I'm not real. You've been watching me for all this time. Since the beginning of the universe. But you didn't say anything. You sat silently. Apparently, you think it's okay to just watch a person for hours.
I couldn't... Hey...
Why am I here then?
But...
I am
No.
part of your game? Your entertainment?
Stop it.
You play with my life. You move
That's
me
not
around
fair.
as you see fit. Tell me where to look, how to think. Manipulate my world. Push me down a path of your choosing. All for your appetite for closure. Am I your slave? What was my price? Or perhaps you're my spirit.
Now see...
Perhaps not. Perhaps my conscience.
This is
perhaps
all
my
your
consciousness.
movement.
Maybe I'm a puppet and you're my master. Perhaps at this point, neither of us are in control. Few things are sure. I am not real. From nothing I came, and to nothing I will return. I am just a figment of an imagination. I am a character created to tell a story. The story of a person who observes their life, but is not in control. There's a puzzle for you. In the beginning, me.
Haha! It's the start screen. Oh, wow. That was a great transition. Oh my god. Pneuma, everybody. Jeez, only took 2 episodes, but still. It was short, but amazing. Great story. Even though he talked a lot, you know, it was interesting. It's a scripted character starting to realize and talk about that it's scripted, but yet it's all scripted. It would be amazing if you had a save file, and as you continued, if you played again, they would have like a secondary script realizing that he's back. You know, like, I'm still here, that type of deal. Wow. Even though I didn't get to talk a lot during this, the puzzles were nice. They weren't that hard. I think it's mainly because I almost remember most of them. And then lately I've just been getting better at puzzles. But yeah, you know what? Thank you guys for watching. This was Pneuma, and you know, I think there's one more game like this, unlike the Turing test, that you guys might enjoy. I'm not sure. So if you enjoyed this, you'll enjoy that. And, you know, that'll be coming out real soon if I can find it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And remember, have fun. And make sure you're having fun by your own choice, not someone else's. So you can take my advice or not. You could choose to have fun with your life, or just live it how other people want you to. And I'll see you guys in the next one.